Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike for the Amiga CD32. Use it 11. Yeah, okay, it was a silly joke. But anyway, the back of this is really cool. Funny enough, it comes up better, I think, on a video than it does in real life, because your eyes are drawn to this bit. But this is cool around the edge. I just wonder, I always think of stupid things, but I wonder if they actually made this and kind of built this just for the box photo, or if they nicked it from some film. That very often back in the day, certainly for Amiga and Atari ST and PC covers, artists would sketch famous people, and nowadays you can just see it. So that's Rambo. They've hardly, changed his face much. Or you see, I think I had to show the original cover, or one of the original covers for International Karate Plus, that literally has Jean-Claude Van Damme and others, and yeah, they'd rip things off, and sound effects as well, as we all know in films. If you've seen, I'm trying to think, is it the game, one of the big Bruce Lee films, and you hear someone landing on their back, and you hear that in so many films, TV seasons, and yeah, even games and things, it's used as sound effects. So coming back to this, yeah, I wonder where they got this image, if they actually made it for that, but it makes it for me. I don't know why, it does. The image itself inside, really, really cool. Sums it up. I mean, it's basically a shooter, a little bit more depth than most. I'm trying to turn this around carefully because I know what's inside. Altered image slightly there, makes it cool as well. Let's read the back. Excuse me if I mispronounce things. When the forces of General Quilbaba and Carlos Ortega unite, then the prospect of rampant terrorism and corruption is not only frightening, it may be unstoppable. Try and get it in focus there. Military intervention is now the only effective means by which you can thwart their plans. Jungle Strike throws you deep into a campaign to defeat these enemies of the free world. Desert Strike was just a warm-up. In Jungle Strike, things get really hot. Bit of a bad joke there, but still. I'm always unnerved now by this. I suppose we live in even a more scary age of terrorism, but it is a shoot-'em-up, so okay. And of course the sequels, let's just talk about this. Desert Strike came out for the Amiga. I don't think it was given a CD32 makeover. Jungle Strike the same, but on the CD32, well, there's quite a few of them, aren't there? I have a couple. I think I have, I can't remember the order. Soviet Strike, was it next? I can't remember. Urban Strike is another one. I think I'm missing one. Everyone's shouting at the monitor and screen right now. I can feel it. All two people that watch this, that is. There was also a PlayStation game that was like a ghost successor. It was basically the Blah Blah Strike, set in the future. I think almost like a sort of Ed 209 robot shoot 'em up. So if you're into your strikes, let's say games, it's and you don't know of that, it's worth looking it up. When I come to play this, I'll do some research and be able to name it all. But I think there's one more as well. I'm missing something. I don't know. My memory always fails me. But anyway, so the front of the box really like I say, the artwork really does it justice. I mean, it's a shoot 'em up. It's a helicopter as well. Shoot 'em up. How cool is that? I always like when the box carries on around the side. I don't know why. I'm easily amused by that. I think it's over. Yeah, it's this one here. Just this bit. I don't know why, but yeah, that just really a little bit of extra detail for me. I'm very carefully trying to open this. So we have loading card. The manual, which I'll tell a quick story of why I waited so long to get this game, and inside, those that aren't really into collecting the big box and packaging and everything, we'll just pretty much pick this up, especially for the CD32 anyway, because it houses it quite nicely. That's the inner lot, and as you can see, a little bit more listing there of what you need to do, but the manual for this is really good, considering it is just to shoot 'em up. So there we go, it brings me on to the manual. Took me a long time to pick this one up. I didn't have it in my collection originally. See, I'm doing it even now. I'm trying to scrape this. Is exactly what I'm coming to. This would very often have the box or some such would just be placed over the top, and I'd always see what I thought was pesky fingerprints from kids. Those pesky kids, and they're eating, and they've ruined the manual. And it wasn't. In the end, as you can see with roots and things there, it was actually part of the photograph that they used in the background of the manual. I mean, okay, that you can see. I think those two white dots are just blemishes there, but yeah, you can see that's roots, and that's. But I kept seeing that, and I remember thinking, I'll let that one go. I'm a perfectionist. I want that manual to be real nice. on the back, as it's fairly nice anyway. So in the end I went for this one, which is a little bit scuffed on the box. But there we go, it makes me laugh now. Every time I see this manual and see that, I keep thinking of thumb smudges, and it's not. I waited so long. But look at this, look at the index, if I can get it there. It's all in English, English and German. There's a lot of information, considering it's just a shoot 'em up. But okay, as people know, it's a little bit more than that. Not quite a sim, obviously, but certainly there is a lot more with the helicopter and everything. I'm trying to get it so it can at least show. I'll take pictures afterwards. But there's a lot of background information. You can also see the vehicles in the game. Gives you a real background mission briefing for each mission as well. Snow Fortress, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's very in depth for what it is. Very good manual for motion again, because I've been looking at some of the other manuals and I've been saying it's really cool. I do like just a little touch as well on the back, just maybe art and design. Then it goes off into German, but yeah, 28 pages of information. So yeah, gets top marks for that. I like the little inner packaging that says Ocean there as well. And yeah, as I said, the original outer box also top marks. Really does the job. It looks very cool, very nice. So if you're interested in picking up, you'll probably very often find on eBay you've just got this going, so that saves a lot of the money. I again, as I always say, will give it a go. I do have Desert Strike actually, over there somewhere. Too far away to get out right now, but yeah, I'll give Desert Strike a go first. So I'm just getting this recording out of the way, but I will get around to playing Jungle Strike and give it a good go. And if I can complete it, that'd be great, but I'm looking forward to it. So there we go, Amiga CD32 Jungle Strike, which is Desert Strike 2.